Hey everyone, Udub here. Welcome back to the channel. Bringing you a new video of Returnal, playing this on my PC and on my LG C1. Now looking here at the settings, so I am playing this at 3840 by 2160 or 4K, and also playing this with all in-game settings set to their highest, including ray tracing, and using DLSS, which is set to quality. Now before getting started, just want to note, down in the description of this video you can find a few different pieces of information, which include a link tree where you can donate to and support the channel directly, 5% discount code off coffee and tea orders, and finally a detailed list of my monitor settings and NVIDIA control panel settings. Also, wanted just as a reminder here, but if you enjoy this video and the content of my channel, please don't forget to hit that like button, and also please consider subscribing. Every little bit helps, still continuing to grow the channel, and I do really appreciate you guys for your continued support. Now, looking at the game itself, so again, in terms of, just the overall game, right, the PC release of this is something I was definitely looking forward to, just because, while I definitely enjoyed and played through the PS5 version of this title on release, it was definitely a title, even though it was very beautiful, that just when playing, especially on a 4K TV, did look a bit, I guess I'll just say pixelated, right? It was certainly not it wasn't playing at native 4K just by virtue of the game. It was targeting 60 FPS. There was no performance versus, fidelity mode, just because it kind of requires that high frame rate. And so, again, while the game looked beautiful, it was definitely just, you could definitely tell, right, it was a lower resolution game being upscaled. And so maybe a good way of describing it, if anyone played Horizon Forbidden West on release, but very similar to that performance mode before it got patched. And so having this PC release, and especially now after having some updates, even though, performance-wise, I didn't really need that. It was performing pretty well right at launch. Right, the game just looks unbelievable, right? Not only does it have the addition of, I guess, added ray tracing or more ray tracing than the PS5 version, but also just in terms of the overall image clarity, especially because, in my opinion, and just really overall DLSS as a technology for upscaling just looks better than really most others, or I'd probably say all others. The image looks super clear. Again, it's a crisp looking game when playing on PC, really on any display, whether it be the C1 or my LG ultra wide. And so again, just very impressive. And then of course, again, the addition of the just higher quality settings, right? Especially when you're talking about ray tracing, just really overall a beautiful game to play through, and performs again exceptionally well on PC here. Now, the display itself, I always talk highly of the C1, but again, is just one more game here that looks absolutely amazing on this display. Again, everything I've ever thrown at this screen just looks fantastic. The C1 is truly an amazing OLED screen, and so I'm definitely going to be excited for the future generations of LG that's coming out soon. Going to be certainly hoping to grab one of those for the channel and testing it out, and certainly I'll use it as a point of comparison for the C1. But again, really, if you have the chance to find one of these displays, I always highly recommend looking at it, just because, again, this really has been just a phenomenal gaming experience with the image clarity, quality, the colors, infinite contrast, all of that. So with that, though, I'm going to go ahead and stop the commentary here and just let you enjoy the rest of the video. Like I said at the beginning, please don't forget that like button, and also please consider subscribing if you haven't. Again, I really do appreciate you guys for your support as we grow this channel. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer anything, whether it be about the screen, any of my settings, anything like that. Anyways, yeah, talk to you guys later.
Despite the destruction throughout this area, the buildings have mostly withstood time's erosion. Whatever the reasons for the conflict, it would appear that this was the high water mark of mutual annihilation. I almost wish I could go back. If only to experience their society across the planet before it collapsed under its own weight.